Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am ready to get creative with you. Guys, this is my May 2025's Monday series. This is the lovely garden suite from Stampin' Up, video number 2, which means it is a case of cards. So welcome to my channel. Yes, I do still live in Hickville, USA, Belfair, Washington. So if you are new to my channel, please welcome, and note that every month I concentrate on a stamp set, suite, or bundle. However, April, I did the heirloom kit for my Monday and Saturday series. For May, we are working with the lovely garden. Oh, thankful. No, what is this sweet? Darn me. Lovely garden. A lovely garden suite. I wanted to say thankful garden suite, but it's lovely garden suite. I had to look on my tablet because it doesn't say that. The stamp set says thankful garden, and that's what I keep wanting to call it, but it's called Lovely Garden Suite. Okay, so this is for my Monday series and my Saturday series. For my Monday series, the first card is always a sketch card. The second is a case of card. That's today, everybody. The third is a shaker. The fourth is a fun fold. And the fifth, if there is 5, is always a mystery as to what I will come up with. And for my Saturday series, the first is designed towards the beginner stamper. The second is for the casual. Third is for the avid, and the fourth for the extreme. And if there are 5, that is also a mystery. A freebie is for whatever I want to create. So today I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a long one, as we're going to do 4 cards. Yeah, 4. We're going to case the card, and as there isn't a catalog for this suite, as it's an online suite, let me show you. I brought up, oh, I didn't realize there's that one. There are more to choose from. I thought there was only one card to choose from, because let me show you. This is the only one I saw right here. This is the only picture. Where did it go to? But there are more. I didn't see that. So, woe is me, right? But we're going to go with this one. This is why every time I touch it, it changes. Every single time. Go up here. This image. So this one right here, if I could bring that up, this is what we are casing. Now, I could use the DSP as I have it, but you guys know me. I'm going to change it up. So we're going to do, oh, I just realized it had 2 more pieces to it. I'm going to have to die cut those. I did not say those. We can change that up. We can handle that. Those, I did not realize because I didn't zoom in far enough. Maybe I need a new pair of glasses. I don't even think we're going to need them, but we'll see here at the end. Okay. I need to die cut. Do I need to die cut, do without, die cut, do without? I think we're going to do without, because once you see what I'm doing, you're going to love it. We'll do it for this card. So I will have to die cut some stuff here in a minute. So for the first one, I do want to do it as close to this as possible. So this is going to take, I did the outline. So you know me, I'm going to change it. Let me just show you. So let me show you what comes with the suite. If I can go back to the actual suite. Here we go. This is in French, but here we go. You get a stamp set, the dies, the little sequins, the velvet ribbon, and the stencils and the DSP. And I'm going to show you those. But let's go back to my image. Oh, let's see. Here's the DSP, the stencils, the sequence, the ribbon. I was looking for, go back here. Where did this is the card we are casing. Had I been, I would say wearing my glasses, but I always wear my glasses. That would have been cute. Let's take a look at that one. This one. Guys, you know what? I still like the one I am, because I am going to show you some versions of what you can do. So this is the one we are casing. And I'm going to give you options of different DSP, and then I'm going to tell you something else you can do. Okay, you could use Fresh Freesia or Bubble Bath and just stamp a background, which I have lots of backgrounds, that you could stamp an image if you didn't have the DSP. And I'm going to show you the DSP they are using, and then I'm going to show you the DSP I am using, because I'm hoping that some of you might have that as well. I'm just trying to get to the back. Which one of these is it? Oh, here it is. So it's on the back piece of this green one. This is their print, and it has this little small print in it, and it is definitely fresh freesia, just going with that. Now I am using Dandy Designs. Yes, I used that before, and Phyllis had sent me this, and this, guys, I can't believe that this paper is going to go so well with these stamps. It really is. Please, please trust me. It really is. And we are going to use both stamp sets here. So I know I'm going to set that aside. I'll refer to it back when I can. So this is the ribbon. It's this velvet, faux velvet ribbon. These are the sequins. Thankful Garden, right? These are the stencils, which are going to get a good look at those because we're going to use them. And these are the dies. So you have the hydrangea and the poppy, and then the extra ones. And this is the one they die cut a couple of, which, do I, you know what? I really don't even want to go do that. So we're just going to set that aside. If in the end I want to add it, I will. But we're going to set all of this aside. And so let me show you. You'll have everything in the description. But the first card, we're going to hold pretty well true to their picture. Which, see, Dandy Designs, Fresh Freesia. Little bit bigger print, but this is Dandy Designs. And this one's going to be relatively easy. We're just going to glue this, the layers, card base. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Right? I'm going to glue my DSP, the Dandy Designs. Yes, it's retired. Some of you might have it. Some of you might have a print with Fresh Freesia on it that you could use. I'm happy to use this one. Okay, this is a little cutoff strip that I have that's extra. I'm going to go ahead and glue this. This is 1/2 of an inch by 4 1/4. I'm going to glue this to the inside bottom of my card just to add a little extra here. Right? Just to add a little bit. So the front of the card is basically done, right? So here, now for theirs, they did not stamp the hydrangea in black. They just stenciled. I wanted to stamp it because I wanted to die cut it. I can't stencil and then die cut it on camera because I don't want to do all that. So I stenciled it so I could die cut it out. That's why I did it. All right, so we are now going to get to work on this, hopefully relatively quickly. I need a good clean white sheet. Trying to get one that's not stuck. This shall do the job. And you could use a little piece of washi tape if you wanted to. It's up to you. Or tack it down with a little piece of like a tape runner. Yes, I actually have one. I don't like using them, but this comes in handy. I don't even know if I have any refills for that. That just hardly ever gets used unless my Aunt Carol's here making cards with me. All right, let's get started. So this, we're going to use Fresh Freesia, and we are going to use a combination of garden green and olive green on our flowers. So this is my Fresh Freesia ink pad. And where are those stencils? I just had them. You guys have seen me use. These are the Thankful Garden decorative masks. They're stencils basically. So we can do, you can do them out of order. I have done that before, but since these are new to me, we are going to look for, up here they're numbered. Let's turn this. This is 1, 2, and 3 right here. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to start with number 1. And we just need to figure out which way this goes on here, which way it fits. That's what we need to figure it out. Ooh, I think I found it. I did. There it goes. So now that I have that done, right, I should have a bigger piece of, oops, I'm looking to notch. There's this little notch here. Take a pen. Usually I use a pencil, but we're going to notch this in. So that's going to help us line up our other ones. And I kind of like the idea of having that nice black outline on this. So my Aunt Carol gave me these blending brushes. Now I'm going to start tapping off on here instead of the paper, because now I have like my own little inkwell and I can get into this and add it on here. So start off here and I'm going to start blending on here. Fresh Freesia to go with the DSP. Pick up that ink again. Come over here, add some more. Remember, you can add ink on, but you cannot take it off. I'm going to pick up some more ink. Let's bring this closer to me. Tap it off on the stencil. That way it doesn't go to waste. You stamp it off onto the paper and it's all gone. So that's looking great. I love that. I'm going to leave that there because I can use that on the next hydrangea. Number 2 coming up. Oh, this is going to be pretty. So now that I have my notch, you still have to align it a bit. Might help if I actually set that down because I just put ink on my sweater. I touched the brush to my shirt when I did that. Okay, that looks really good. There we go. So once again, I'm going to tap it off and now I'm going to add ink to these areas and make them darker. Oh, touched too much there. That's okay. We'll just make them all a little darker. And the centers. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, we definitely got color going on there. This one needs some definitely more color on that. Oh, look at that tone. Tone on tone. Tone on tone. Gonna love it. All right, so number 3. Gonna put it right there. And we're gonna go deeper. Now, you could actually change the color on this and go to a darker color if you wanted. Now, see how this is really getting in those nooks and crannies? This is what those itty bitty little blending brushes are for. Yes, these little ones. Got these off of Amazon. I saw somebody using something similar to these and I went on Amazon and looked for teeny tiny ones. So you can dip this in there like that, tap it off, right? And then this gets into those little nooks and crannies. Love it. And it really does work well tapping off onto the stencil decorative mask. I'm going to keep saying stencil. I guess I'm just older because it is a stencil. This one needs some. And that is number 3. Look at that. Woohoo! Yes, I knew I was going to love these. I knew it. Knew it. So let's work on the green. So we're going to keep this open because we have another one to do with that. Now, this one I do want to try to do the 2 different greens. I want to start off with my old olive. And I'm going to use that super old makeup brush of my daughter's because I love this for the greens. So the next one on our numbers is number 4. We're going to get it. So you still have to adjust. You just, that helps get you in the right vicinity. And I love the black lines, so I'm gonna ink this up, tap it off, build me up some ink down there. May not need to, there's a whole bunch of ink on this already. Pick it up. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, so there's that one. Now we're going to go to number 5. Then we're going to put this card together. And we're not going to do those extra leaf bits that they did. We are not going to need that at all. So this is where I'm going to come in with that little bit. I think we're going to start with some garden green, and then we're going to come in with a little bit of, and once again, yes, this is old olive. I already used it earlier playing with it. All right, just getting it where I want it. Okay, see that? It picks it up beautifully. I know this is old olive. I haven't forgotten that I wanted to add a little bit of garden green to this. I just want to get a base of the garden green on here. I mean old olive, and then we're going to switch it up to the garden green. So old olive is going aside. This is garden green, and I'm using the really tiny one this time. Look at that. So I'm going to lightly brush in a little bit of this because I am reminded of the DSP in this suite. It had light, dark, and black with the lines, and this is what I was trying to recreate in it. So we're going to see if this works. If it doesn't, it's okay. Now let's see our final finish. Oh, oh, yes. Let me hold this up, guys. I'm so excited. Oh, okay. Let me show you. Okay. Let me take out this so I can hold it up to the camera. See this? The light, the dark, the shades in there. And look what we just created on there. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Okay, so take this off. Now I'm gonna show you, I gotta get back in on my tablet, hold on. Okay, this is theirs, right? This is theirs. Now we are not adding these green bits. I can at the end if I want to. This is their flowers, which yes, I guess we could put those in there. But for right now, we're going to put this down. dimensionals so that we can add those green bits later. I'm only putting 3 so I can tuck those other green bits after I die cut them. Because I forgot to do that, guys. All right, I'm looking, it goes this way, right? And they have a little green here and a little green down there. So green and green there. Let me move those aside. And we need the sentiment going across the top, which they did. I am not doing it in that color. Not happening. I want it in black because I outdid everything in black, and we have strips somewhere. Now that I started creating, everything goes haywire. I have it all nice and tidy until this part. And then, you know, it's a free fall here. All right. We'll have to fix that in a minute too. Oh, here they are. Darn me. So they have a strip. Oh, that's too big. That one had its banners, but you need a 1/2 inch by at least 4, and then you're going to do a banner. And I've lost the Stampin' Pierce mat. Here we go. And we're going to use the same sentiment, but we're going to make it in black so it stands out. You know, I just have to do it my own way. You make a difference. Ooh, yes. And then we are going to do the same as they did, and they did a little flagging on this. Have to put things in places so I can do everything. We might just do all of these little bits here. So I'm going to come in like this. This one, don't mind the excess. You don't need to, oops. There we go. This is going to go across. I'm double checking. Oops, it's going to go right down here is where they have it. Okay, this one is going to be closest to it, though I really don't like that placement. We'll have to figure out what to do on the other one. So, wow, it goes right there, huh? So just glue here, because otherwise there's nowhere to put it. So you make a difference. Now we need those green bits, and we can tack a little bit here. All right. I love wet glue. It gives you the wiggles, the wiggly room. Look at how pretty this is. Oh my giddy heart. So this one, because of this, I see now why they used this die. I see it. Maybe I'll stop this and we'll come back and do the second half, because this is already at 23. Okay, let me die cut this because I do want you to see it. And we're going to do Old Olive and one in, so here's some, oh, that's Garden Green. We'll do 2 in Garden, no, we'll do 1 in Garden Green and 2 in Old Olive. We could do smaller. We could do the smaller dies. Let's see. Okay, you get 2 of these. They used this die. They had it like here, but we could do smaller versions of this here and not so big. I like that much better. And we could even use, I don't know if I want to go with the dark. I don't want that color. I think we're going to stamp and die cut it in this and not use this die. I really think that's what we're going to do. So I've changed. Yes. We are going to do it like this. So Stampin' Pierce mats. And I think we're going to still do 3. We'll do 1 here and 1 up here. So we're still going to do 3. So I'm going to have to die cut twice, but we're not doing garden green. We are going to do it in the old olive to go with this better. So let me set this aside. We need 3 branches, and we're going to stamp them in black so it ties in our sentiment, and it ties in the stamping we did of the actual hydrangea. Okay, so I'm gonna let you look at it, and I'll be right back. I'll be back, right? Yes, in a second. And hopefully I don't like, oh, of course it's gonna move. It says, I don't like the magnetic platform. Tough. You will work for me, not against me. I have washi tape, don't you know, right? The washi tape will work with me. Okay. And cranking that die out. There's one more to go. If I only needed 2, we'd be already done by now. Oh, and Miss Titi, I am not going anywhere. She's like, oh, come on, Mom. I'm like, no. All right. Alrighty, here we go. Ta-da! Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Because the other ones are not going to need all these little leaves. I don't believe so because of what else I've come up with. We'll have to see. Alright, so these, let's look at the placements. Yes, I wanted to make 4 cards. Am I ambitious? Let's see. Clear that out. I don't want that on there. Okay, here we go. This is it, right? So here, here, and here. And we'll do the little sequence as well if I can locate them again. Here, we're just changing. I think these 2 look better up like this. I think these 2 should be together. And then this one, they have theirs up here. And this one down there. We're going to go with this placement. This is casing their card, but this is my version of their card. And then I'm changing it up again. Why? Because I can. And this is what makes it so much fun. You take something that you see. You take something that inspires you to create. Because this did inspire me, right? I wouldn't have done this because usually I don't like sentiment on top of something this pretty. I wouldn't have normally done this. So where are those little sequins again? Oh, they're way over here. I would not have normally done this. Did I not cut this? I did. And Lori gave me a great tip, and I have something else I want to share with you. Okay. And my picture, do not go away. I have to hit the tablet. So we have one here and 2. Oh, they used 2 different ones. Okay, so up here, one here, and they used, that was supposed to be a big one. It's okay. We'll leave it as it is. So this is my version of their card. Let me move the ink pad. Move that aside. In the inside, I will stamp. I still haven't stamped the envelope. Oh, love that. I already know what I'm doing for the envelope. Okay, so this is their card, right? Hopefully I can enlarge it enough so you, oh, darn me. There it goes. Stinky Winky meet this thing. Very sensitive. So there it is, right? I changed the color. Yes. I wanted it to blend more with the color. So this is my version of their card. Wink Stella it. The inside They have a beautiful sentiment to thank you, but we're going to do that later. I don't even know where the envelope is now. Okay, we're going to set that one up there. Next, we are going to do one in no. I have a different one to show you. We're going to do this in two because I wanted to show you. No, let's do the other one in Fresh Freesia because I already have it out. All right, let me show you Lori's tip too. So you notice something is missing here. This makes it so much easier. Kathy gave me the tip of cutting the side of this the embellishment package off. So you cut the side off, right? But there's something more you can cut off to make this so much more easy. So you cut the flap off because there's nothing you really need there. The name is on the back. So you can cut that right off. Don't need that. And you know how like there is sticky stuff there? Well, you don't need that either. Well, I don't anyways. Because when you go to get these off, if you're trying to pull this off, these little things love to pop off. So take a bit of tape, washi tape, scotch tape, cover that sticky bit up. And now when you go to get this in and out, it's gonna slide out. And it's not going to get stuck on that tape anymore. And if you want, I just stuck that piece back there. If you want what it was, the name of it, if you sew, you just have to keep this, right? Just tuck that back there, like so. Tape it back there if you want. But there you go. Okay, tip. Let's do this one. So what is my idea? Let's get the stencil done. So a little bit of that tape. I will do 2 videos because I have one I want to do in blue and I want to do the poppy. Same DSP, but different ones. All right, let's do this again. Thinking fingers here. Fresh Freesia coming my way. Scissors over there. Layer number 1, 2, and 3 in Fresh Freesia, because then I have to clean it, so I have to go in anyways, because otherwise this will get all muddled, and we don't want our colors muddled. Number 1. Got to figure out which way this thing goes here, and it should be roughly the same place. There we go. There it is. Right there. Stop, hold, don't go nowhere. Where's the pen? There it is. We're going to mark our little indent there. All right. We're going to pick up the ink that's already there. We can do it faster this time. Usually there's quite a bit of ink on blending brushes and you don't need, once you got them inked up, if you don't change the ink and wash them out, you can get, look at all that. And I've only inked it up like a couple of times. Okay, that looks really good. So there's 1. Number 2 coming up. Remember, that's just our guide. We still have to get it in the right spot. I love the stamp. All right, that looks really good to me. Perfect. Take up the ink that we already put down. We can add a little bit more. Can check and see if it's made any changes. Not enough. So, oop, too much there, but now we're going to take it and you can use sponge daubers. Oh yes, that makes a nice change. That's 2. number 3, I'm going to use my little bitty blender paintbrush. Get it in there. Why is this one like giving me trouble? There. Don't move it, right? Don't move it, but I still see like where, okay. So now I'm gonna come in here. Okay, hydrangea, done. Ta-da! Yes, gorgeous. Okay, now it's time for the greenery, which I set, oh, over here. Here's one. This is number 5. See, I'm going to show you. You can go out of order. You can, but actually with the way I want to color it, I really can't go out of order. So now I need to find number 4. Come on, number 4. Do anybody remember the movie I Am Number 4? There was a book of those. My kids watched those in high school. Oh, number 4 is right in front of me. I Am Number 4. I wonder whatever happened to that. I know it was a series, but I think they only made one movie. It didn't go very far. How do I know? Because I think we bought the movie for the kids. I think so. I'm pretty sure we did. Yes. Okay. There's a lot of green on this brush. I don't use it for anything but green. And Old Olive is my favorite, so, of the current colors. Handsome Hunter would be a little too dark, so look at that. I don't need to do anything but just sit here. Color. Okay. That's 4. Now, number 5. Number 5, we're going to do it kind of twice. We're going to come in a little bit. I don't know why I'm not getting it lined up. All right, so I have 2 brushes going on with this one. One in Old Olive and one in Garden Green. So I'm going to brush lightly in the Old Olive everywhere. And really, I mean, you're just rubbing the color in there. All right, next I'm going to bring in that little bit of the Garden Green right there. Tap it off, and I just want to come in and go lightly over the same area. I'm gonna check it here in a second. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. It came out so great. Ah, look. Look at that shadowing on there. Just beautiful. So carefully pull it off. Because remember, I just glued it with a little bit of a tape runner in there. I didn't even need that. That was just show you what I did. So what am I doing differently here? Well, I'm going to do the same thing, card base. I am going to have part 2 to this video because we're going to play some more with it. So, card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm still using the Dandy Designs DSP. You could use DSP of your choice. One of the things I liked about this, and I know it's retired, guys, I do, but this paper had similar front and back, being the back and front papers are the same colors, meaning this is the front, this is one side, right? This is the other. Look at the frame. Yes. So this frame was one my daughter had purchased me on Amazon. I've shared this with you before. I used it in Paper Pumpkin. It was a thank you for helping her with her son, my grandson, Hank of the Tank, right? And I thought this would be very interesting on this card, and this is why I wanted to share it to you, because it's going to change this card up. It just is. This is still for the inside. I'm still going to pop this up on dimensionals if I can find. There they are. What I did with them. Yes, I want to use the sides. I can't help it, guys. I get kind of funny sometimes with things. We're going to use the same sentiment. Okay, going to do the same thing with the sentiment. This is going to go on the inside. And I'm starting to look at it and I'm starting to think, do I need those little leaves? And the answer might be, I might need a few. So before I do part 2, I will die cut some little leaves ahead of time. I did not realize I really would need them. And now I'm starting to see that maybe, just maybe, I do. So I need to move that aside. My sentiment is here. And I want to stamp the inside of this. I'm not even going to bring the Stampin' Pierce mat in for this. Thankful for you, friend. I'm going to bring that little leaf in again. I'm going to pop it right here. Now watch what I get to do. That little blending brush. Oop, that's the wrong one. I want the old olive. This one here. I get to brush this because it has plenty on it now. Because there's no second stamp to put ink on here. Just going to add a little color there on the leaf, right? So where are my strips? I cut plenty of these strips. They actually were already cut. I want my Stampin' Pierce mat just because it does give you a nicer stamping. Especially for the sentiment for the front. I don't know why, but it looks like difference is off down at an angle. All right, snips. Oh, that is so crooked. That is not good. That's not working. That is not working. And I don't know why it looks so crooked, but let's take it off, flop it down. Let's try again. Have to do it this way or it gets... Much better, much better. Don't know what happened there. It's like somebody moved the stamp. So we're going to flag it just like they did. Oops. A little over on one part of it. Cut that off. Up the center. Side to side. Now see, this one, they have theirs down here. that does look actually good there. So we're going to go with that again. So we're going to put this right here and then across like that, because that's where I want this. All right, and we do need two. I think we just need two. One here and one there. Yeah, I gotta go die cut. I didn't mean this. I didn't mean for that to happen. So let's stamp. Let's stamp and die cut. We're going to run it through just twice. We're going to make two work for us because there's two dies and it'll be quicker than waiting. And here I thought I had it all together. Not a chance, right? Sometimes it just works that way. All right. We're here. One, two. I think we're going to need to do, well, I'll need at least one more. I don't know about what to do with the other one. There's one. Yes, it does need the leaves. It just does. They were right. I was wrong. It needs the leaves. I'm going to put one here. This one's only getting two. And we used the different leaves. We didn't use the exact same ones they did. And let's stamp the envelope, just one of the envelopes, because I can do the others. Looking for the black again. Oh boy, I have such a mess. And little Titi, you need to stop running around like you're a little tap dancer down there. There's that, which got double stamped here. And then I'm going to stamp. I don't really think I want with love. We're just going to leave the leaf. That's it. Okay. And I will stamp the inside of the other card, but we are going to add some color. This time we're going to add some of the shaded spruce to the envelope leaves. Just to add a bit of color. Absolutely love those little things. Love them. Okay, so this is my, oh, we need the rhinestones, the sequins. We do need these. So with this one, these I think are going to blend in more. So this time we are going to use the white. I think the white is going to stand out a little bit more. And I think we're going to put one here and one right there. So let's look at the two different versions. And then I will stop this video. I'm going to clean up, double check that I have leaves die cut, and I have to clean the dies off. So this is my version, changed up with the frame, right? Using the Dandy Design DSP. What I did different with their version, where's my tablet, is I used Dandy Designs instead of their DSP. And the reason, because I can. Why? Because I can. And it's still fresh freesia. Hold on. Let's see, where is that version of the card? Oh, geez. Why? Let's squeeze it down. So this is their version. And I kept it in the fresh freesia and not in the, looks like blueberry bushel there. I wanted something softer, but I kept, you made a difference using the black, because here they didn't use black. They did here. They used, there's a little stamp in the stamp set. These that it looks like, or these ones here that they went in and stamped, oops, in the center. There we go. All right. So this is my version of that card. And then here is my second version of that card. Once again, I did change the hydrangea. This is what my hydrangea actually looks like. It starts out white and it goes to this really pretty, has a hint of this freesia color to it. And sometimes I have one that's a blush too, really pretty. So this one. So next, I am going to do this same version. Let me show you. I am going to do that one. I even have it stamped. We're going to use the poppy in Pale Papaya, doing this right here. I'm going to do the leaves. It has different leaves, so I'll get those die cut. And then I want to do this version in blue, but I want to do it in, you can see I already have it out here. I want to do it in balmy blue, in a pale blue, not that bright blue, and I already have it. Oh, this was a different idea. I'm going to show you another version. So we're going to do this version like this with the die cut in the frame, and then I'm show you a different idea. So this is going to be in video number 2. See, I just have ideas, but I have to go clean this off. So the first one is these two. Second one, I'll be coming back and doing those. That way it's not too overly long. Sorry about that. And I'm sorry I didn't get these die cut. I didn't think about those, but now I'm going to go back and get the leaves cut for the poppy. I'll get a couple of leaves cut for that one. The other one, it's not going to need those at all. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed my case of card and the different versions I'm giving you guys, because this is really fun. Really, really fun. Like I said, I did not intend to get the sweet. I did get the sweet, but I'm showing you that you don't need the sweet. You can even these, I think I will use these on the next 2 projects just to show you what you can do if you don't have the sweet. And you could use any DSP that you have and just match your colors to it, because that's what I'm doing after all. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you come back here and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.